I got a great question recently. How do I stop comparing myself to other people? First thing we have to realize when it comes to this question is that we are all on our own journey. Now, you may have heard that before, but what does that truly mean? When we think that we should be further ahead, it's really us saying to ourselves that we don't trust the path that we're on. We don't trust the journey that we're on. And when you compare yourself to other people in general, you immediately lower yourself in the process. You put them on a pedestal, you look up at them, you say that everything about them is positive, everything about their situation is positive, and immediately, due to the law of polarity, you lower yourself in the process. You are the negative in this case. Okay, they are the positive, you're the negative. And the reason that we do this is because we don't understand why we are here. We don't understand why we are on this planet. We don't understand what we're meant to do. We don't understand what is actually going on. This is confusing. And of course, you're going to be led astray. Of course, you're going to be comparing yourself to other people because logically, this person did this. I did the same thing. They're getting this result. I'm not getting this result. Logically, that makes sense. But that's not how it works. That's oversimplifying the world that we live in. We arrived on this planet. We came here. We incarnated as human beings. Our soul and its highest priority is always growth. That growth does not come in material desires, even though it can lead to that path of growth. That growth that we're truly looking for is the healing process. It is the expansion and evolution of consciousness. It is raising up our levels of energy. It is understanding more about the depths of our mind and reality and how to navigate that and the experience that comes with that. It's quite in-depth stuff. And there's many people out there that oversimplify things, but also overcomplicate things at the same time as well. Now, I'm not trying to overcomplicate things for you whatsoever, but to stop comparing yourself to others, you have to understand that you are on a specific journey that is unique to you. Okay? There's certain lessons that you must learn in your life to be able to ascend into this highest version of yourself that you are aiming towards. There's certain challenges that you have to face that are different to other people. And it's really important to accept that. It's really important to embrace that. Because for you to learn a specific lesson allows you to serve somebody in a higher capacity. Right? You go through certain scenarios in your life, and that may seem very traumatic. May seem very painful at the time. But then you go on and you turn that into purpose. You turn that into direction. You turn that into being the hero of your story. And that's where that pain and that trauma and those things that you face make sense. And those are different for every single person out there. So you may see people who have achieved a lot of financial success, but you've been doing things for longer than them. And they were doing it for less time and they've achieved this thing. But understanding that it always comes back to lessons, we can see that this person achieving financial success in a shorter period of time, they may have different lessons to learn than you. They may have to experience what it's like to make a lot of money and then lose it all. They may have to manage their ego more than you with the money that they now have. Different lessons. Of course, we all learn some of these lessons in different ways, but this is the journey. So someone who is further ahead than you is not further ahead than you. They're exactly where they need to be. But our mind, our ego, will tell us that this person's more successful than me because of X, Y, and Z. I'm less successful in the process because of my comparison to them and their progress, because the mind validates material success, financial, in the 3D world around us as winning. But what if winning was redefined? What if winning was you making progress? What if winning was you learning the lessons that you need to learn to be able to progress in your levels of consciousness, progress in your evolution of what it means to be you, becoming more authentic, becoming closer to your heart, becoming closer to who you truly are and what you're here to do, and that mission that is deeply aligned with your soul. And when you start to zoom out and you see things from that perspective, comparison goes out the window. And when you truly embody that, you can start to see other people and their successes as celebrations. It's amazing that this person is winning in this specific area. It's amazing that they get to experience those different challenges that they're going to face and the challenges that they faced before that to be able to get to where they want to be and to keep progressing in that state. And it's the exact same for you. You're exactly where you need to be. And there's so much power in that. So much beauty in that. And when you understand that, you can see that people online and people doing this and that. Leave them be. Leave them do their thing. Understand that you are on this journey as a soul, not just a human, as a soul, to evolve in your levels of consciousness. And when you do that, and you break through the barriers and the chains and the things that hold us back, you become closer with who you truly are meant to be, which is going to bring you the most fulfillment, the most success, the most happiness, and it will all seem effortless. But your mind will tell you that it has to be hard. Your mind will tell you that you have to compare yourself to this person. And this is the society that we live in. We're stuck in our minds. We're disconnected from our heart. But when we unite the two, navigate the world more effectively, we can make progress in a very, very profound way that seems effortless. How can you become closer to what your truth is? How can you become closer to what your mission is? And how can you embrace every single lesson that you are facing right now and challenge that may seem overwhelming as an opportunity for growth, as an opportunity to rise, as an opportunity to become more powerful within yourself? Because you truly are powerful. You are. But sometimes we forget that. And we give away our power to other people online who seem to have it figured out. But just know that you're always only seeing a segment of their life on social media. You're only seeing a snippet. You've no idea what's going on in the rest of their world. You've no idea what's going on behind the photo. I've witnessed it many times. Sitting in events, sitting in cafes, observing the people on their phone. They take the beautiful photo, and then for the next hour, a big group of people that all seem to be having the most fun are all sitting there on their phone like this for the next hour, not even speaking to each other. It's pretty crazy to think about, because the image that you see is everybody having an amazing time. But what's really happening is they're all so obsessed with the presentation of the image that they forgot to actually connect with each other and have fun in the first place. And that's the society that we live in right now. We're disconnected. So we need to reconnect. And the way we do that is we reconnect to who we are. And when we reconnect to who we are, we embrace the lessons that we're facing on a day-to-day basis. We embrace the journey that we're on specifically and understand that the lessons that we're learning and the challenges that we're facing, they're specific to us. We chose them. We created them so that we could rise up. When you tap into that, comparison starts to trickle away, because you can understand that other people are on their own journey. That journey may be similar, there may be some crossovers, but they're always doing their own thing at different stages. So cheer them on. Be happy for them. Learn to love the process. Learn to love who you are becoming. Who you're becoming is more of what you already truly are. Sending you so much love. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Start living your truth. See you in the next one.